While all NewJeans fans had their complaints about HYBE's management, they had no idea just how far the mistreatment went until HYBE launched an audit on ADOR and Min Heejin. The situation snowballed from there, and there's one thing that's sure: the NewJeans members are the victims in all of this. The legal battle between ADOR and HYBE is all that people have been talking about these past few days. Amidst all the mess, Min Heejin held a 2-hour-long press conference in which she accused HYBE and Bang Si-hyuk of a lot of things. One of them was the mistreatment of NewJeans as a group before they even debuted. In her statements, she said that when she joined the label, HYBE had promised to debut her group first, and they promoted them as Min Heejin's girl group, which generated a lot of excitement. The preparations had started before COVID-19, and Min Heejin had been in charge of selecting the members. However, at least according to Min Heejin, after Sakura and Jwan joined the company, HYBE suddenly decided to debut Le Sserafim first, so they could compete with top groups like aespa and IVE. Min Heejin was especially disappointed by this, as she was worried about the impact that this decision would have on the members, so she expressed her concerns to HYBE. But to her surprise, the company completely dismissed the issue. This didn't end here, because allegedly HYBE's CEO Park Ji-won asked her to not promote NewJeans until Le Sserafim debuted. When she asked why, Park Ji-won suggested this would make it seem like Le Sserafim were Min Heejin's group, which she believes was an attempt on Bang Si-hyuk's part to deceive the public about Le Sserafim's management, which she found unfair. As for NewJeans' debut, it seemed like Bang Si-hyuk didn't like Min Heejin's direction. Even though he had entrusted her with it, he didn't approve of attention or hype boy, as he thought they were plain, and when the girls finally debuted, he didn't send a congratulatory message to them. All of this made the fans wonder, was the lack of promo for the release of attention on purpose, or did they have to put something together at the last moment because HYBE was refusing to promote them? Based on the exchanges with Bang Si-hyuk that Min Heejin exposed during the press conference, it seems like he had no faith that the group would succeed. In addition to that, when attention came out on July 21st, people expected the group to start promoting the song right away. They had debuted out of nowhere, nobody knew anything about the group, so the best way to win the public was to perform. However, the promotions didn't start until August 2nd, almost 2 weeks after the song was released. Sure, they did have multiple music videos, their own app, and multiple opportunities, but you can't really credit those to HYBE when Min Heejin was the mastermind behind it all. In fact, the officials at HYBE almost seem bitter at the success that the group has managed to reach in a record time. In January of 2023, NewJeans entered the Billboard charts for the first time, and instead of being happy that an artist under his label was doing so well, Bang Si-hyuk texted Min Heejin saying, "Are you happy? Why are you laughing? I'm really curious. Oh, you are enjoying this." He was mocking NewJeans' success, which only proves how bitter he was towards the fact that the group succeeded without his help. However, the real mistreatment towards NewJeans by HYBE was their unnecessary media play. As the mess unraveled, a lot of people were thinking of the members and what would happen to them after the feud between HYBE and ADOR was settled. Would they stay in HYBE but without Min Heejin? Would they leave with her if she chooses to do so? Did they support her or not? Well, according to ADOR's initial statement, the members were in full agreement with everything and expressed their support towards Min Heejin. In addition to that, Min Heejin claimed that the members were really worried about her in the press conference. She said that one of the members called her on the phone after everything went down and cried for 20 minutes. She then went on, "She told me that she thanks me so much because I helped her through hard times. She said that she wants to tell everyone what happened." Min Heejin also said that the members' parents were worried about her. However, this was quite the icky situation because on one hand, it was normal that the girls would want to support her. On the other hand, if Min Heejin was guilty, then the members would be crucified, so in retrospect, the members should have been left out of this as they would tend to suffer the most no matter the outcome. HYBE knew this, so they used media play to the max to defame both the girls and the group. First, there were reports about Min Heejin apparently claiming that groups like BTS, Rise, and TWS had copied her. Knowing very well that the fandoms involved would be jumping at the chance to attack the group and Min Heejin, it was a shady move on HYBE's part. Then, there was the infamous article about Min Heejin consulting a shaman and asking about the purchase of HYBE stocks as well as on who to hire, as it was said that she hired someone based on the shaman's recommendation. The part that caused the most ruckus was Min Heejin apparently asking about BTS's enlistment and then saying, "It would be better for me if BTS went to the military. Send them." Again, even though these allegations were then said to be false by Min Heejin, they managed to anger the fandom, who then went to attack both the members and Min Heejin. The claims sounded almost unbelievable, yet people had no problem jumping her and NewJeans for it. What's more, the part about Min Heejin saying that BTS copied her was completely made up by HYBE, and there's no proof for it that it's ever been said. Then there were the protest trucks in front of HYBE that had complaints about how Min Heejin was using NewJeans and their families and asked for her to stop slandering artists. These protest trucks spoke in the name of bunnies, who are NewJeans fans, which made it seem like the fandom wanted Min Heejin out of the company. However, the truth turned out to be different. The trucks appeared without any fan groups claiming claiming responsibility for them. Typically, when protest trucks are sent, the fan union or individual fans who send them speak up about the logistics and take ownership. But this time, nobody stepped forward to state that they had sent the trucks, which led to fans believing that HYBE sent the trucks to make it seem like the fandom was supporting HYBE instead of NewJeans. But no NewJeans fan club admitted to sending the trucks, which the fan clubs always do. You can claim that these were attacks on Min Heejin and ADOR rather than the girls, but at this point, people consider Min Heejin to be synonyms with NewJeans, so any allegation about Min Heejin resulted in people hating on the members. Doesn't mean that HYBE held off on attacking the members too. There were also news articles about how Hye-in had indirectly shaded KOOKIELIT on her story. To give you some context, on March 25th, Hye-in shared a photo on NewJeans' official fan community, Phoning. The picture was of fellow member Heron on a sofa with the caption "Stop Copying." Since the picture was posted on the day of KOOKIELIT's debut, it was said that the story was posted to take a dig at their label mates. She was called bitter and salty and was accused of being jealous of KOOKIELIT, even though she had nothing to do with it. Of course, out of context, this looked bad, but fans had explained again and again that this was an inside joke between Hye-in and Heron. It definitely wasn't something newsworthy if people had just investigated a bit, yet Hye-in was painted as a villain for making a joke about her friend. The company took a dig at their families too, as stories started popping up one by one about how the members' parents were the first ones to raise the issue about the plagiarism, making people attack the parents for including KOOKIELIT in this situation. In addition, it was said that HYBE tried to contact the parents, but they didn't pick up the calls. While this might not seem something that HYBE would do, fans are alleging that they tried to portray the parents as uncooperative. By saying that the parents weren't picking up the calls, they're basically implying that they're trying to come to a solution, but the members' parents didn't want to do so. So, for a company that vowed to protect the members even though they're entering a huge legal battle with the CEO of their company, they're allegedly doing a lot of things that could potentially hurt the members' reputations, even after the issue gets resolved. If Min Heejin turns out to be guilty, then the members and their families will get picked apart for supporting her. To add to all of this, it's been suspected that NewJeans' management has already been changed and that HYBE aren't promoting them like they should. NewJeans released their pre-release track Bubblegum on April 26th after a 9-month hiatus. As expected, they have already seen a lot of success, as the music video got 16 million views in a very short time. However, the company has failed to promote it whatsoever. First of all, when groups release something, HYBE usually posts a promotional YouTube short the day a music video gets released, yet it's been a few days since Bubblegum came out and HYBE has released nothing about it as of May 1st. It also seems like ADOR's management rights have now been transferred to HYBE, since all announcements since April 22nd have been under HYBE's name. As per fans' complaints, despite their promises to keep promoting the group after recent events, all they did was release a music video and disappear, which shows that if Min Heejin really ends up leaving, the company will completely neglect them. While it's true that NewJeans have been treated better than most groups out there, you still can't deny that the company has been in some way working against the group. From rejecting their songs to sending hostile messages about their achievements and throwing them under the bus for media attention, it's understandable that fans are concerned for the members if Min Heejin indeed leaves the company.